Here we are again on another Doordash ride-along adventure, and I already got my very first order, $17.40. It says 8.9 miles, picking up 2, delivering to 2. And this is a Sunday evening, so I haven't done that in a while, and we're gonna see how it works out. And a couple things about this offer right here, even though it says like basically 9 miles, it's almost $2 a mile, which definitely lines up to my typical goals that I try to strive with: $2 plus per mile, $1.75, and maybe even $1.50 if it's slow. And right now it's the evening time, I wouldn't think it'd be that slow. And another hope is I can get another offer after this one where I'll be like clearly over $20, $25 an hour, which would be great. But let's go ahead and see how this ball is gonna start bouncing. Now I have arrived at Fujiya. Never actually tried this for myself, but some of these things actually look good. Check out some of those things right there. I'm just like, I like to try it, maybe except for sushi, I'm not sure. Let's go in. Order was ready. That's what I'm talking about. And going to put it in my Uprightbag right here. And now we're ready to bounce. And as we're on our way to Little Caesars, let me tell you a little bit about this bag, because this bag is not just some little flimsy piece of bag that we're actually accustomed to. This is actually a quality bag that's actually sturdy. And it is what it says it is. It's upright. You could like basically just crumble the standard bag that we always use, but this one actually stays upright and sturdy, and the really great quality that's actually inside of the bag. Now it doesn't have the zippers, but it has the nice Velcro on the inside to seal the bag. And on the very bottom, there's like these small little pellets to help actually weigh the bag down a little bit so it won't be just flopping everywhere, going to and fro. And another great thing I like about this, it's actually really roomy, where you can fit like multiple items in there, where you don't have to worry about, is it going to hold enough food in? Because it's actually really spacious and has become probably my best food bag I've ever had. But here we are right now at Little Caesars. It's time to go pick up. The 3 pizzas was ready. Now check this out. I got 3 pizzas on top of this upright bag, and it is staying up. What? Yeah, poke it. Yeah, that's staying up there. Now check this. I would hate to really drop off up in there. Oh my gosh. So much construction. And not only is it beside me, it's in front of me as well. So one wrong move and it's like going down, down, baby. But not in a Range Rover. Not shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. But yeah, you know the song. Okay, it should be what? Right around this corner. First house, all right. Is it? What? Yes, it is. Glorious. Leave it at the door. Pizza drop-off complete. And since we're on the subject of pizza, what is your favorite pizza? I would say mine would be like, there's like all classic pepperoni pizza. If I could have extra cheese on it, beautiful. Now, if I was gonna have just a normal cheese pizza, Domino's actually has like a Wisconsin, and that has like a bunch of different cheeses. Oh my gosh, no, they're not paying me to say it, but it is so good. But leave in the comment box, what's your favorite pizza? Does anybody like anchovy? Does anybody like pineapple? Canadian bacon, sausage, 3 meat, barbecue chicken? So many pizzas out there. And there's not a right or wrong answer. Pretty much just your preference. Here we go with another 6 minutes, 2 miles. Let's ride. Drop off number 2. Leave it at the door. Now, since I actually have this platinum offer boost, it actually allows for me to actually get orders much, much quicker. And the busier it is, the better. Now, I'm just like 2 miles out from where my restaurant's at, and the very first ones I'm gonna be coming to is like where I got this order from, which is Dairy Queen. 770, 5.2 miles, taking 2 miles just to get there, so basically 3 miles. Because 2 of those miles are dead miles that I would have been driving anyways. But a little bit about this last offer, it actually took me 37 minutes to actually complete both those pickups and the drop-off. Base pay was $3.40, $4 peak pay, gets $2 each of those. For the sushi, I got a $5 tip, and the Little Caesars is a $5 tip, which really helped this out a lot to give me a grand total of $17.40 on my very first 2 deliveries today. Now, let's keep this ball rolling at Dairy Queen. They'll treat you right. Well, I guess they're supposed to. Let's go in. And of course they didn't already start the order. They didn't start that mess until I got there. Figures. I was really hoping just to keep this thing a rolling smooth. I don't know how many minutes I waited there. It was just 2 simple milkshakes. But we are 7 minutes, 3 miles. Meet me there. Leave it at the door. Do not knock or ring doorbell. Still not doing too bad. First 58 minutes, we're at $25.10, $2.70 base pay, $2 peak pay, $3 tip. Then we immediately got another offer, $9.70, 4.6 miles. Rice House, which I'm not very far from anyway. So I'm like, yeah. Now sometimes when I get an order from Rice House, I could be getting another one, but sometimes it wants to take me all the way to Cedar Hill. Not always best unless it pays me well enough. And if it does pay me well enough, I might just want to stay there at the Cedar Hill area because they have a lot of different restaurants, a little bit busier, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. And like I just said, here it is, but it's not going to Cedar Hill though, but it is $6.70 for added 3 miles. We will stack it up. Arrived at Rice House. Let's go in. And both orders were done. I was like, yeah. Now on this order it says, hand it to customer and please call when you arrive. I'm like, seriously? Call? Do you really need that much to get your attention? But hey, you know what? Whatever helps me to help them get their order as quickly as possible so I can keep on a-rolling. So let's do it. I can tell you what, calling didn't really help much. Man, tell you what, as I called, she said she'll let them know that I'm there. I even knocked, I'm just like, oh my gosh. I even put them on that clock and it was coming down to the wire too. I'm just like, one way or another, I'm dropping this thing off. I'm glad when you put the customer on the clock now, it used to be like 5 minutes, now it's 2 minutes. I'm just like, much better. Because 5 minutes is way too much time to get the customer. But now we're on our way to drop off number 2 from Rice House. Leave it at the door. Well, you know what I like. Looks like we're doing all right with this one. That base pay was $2.70 with $1 peak pay, so we went down $1. The customer tip was $6. But here's something that I had to kind of look at and kind of hold my breath. $10.35, 9.5 miles. Going to 2 different places, Dollar General, 1 item, 2 units. Then I'm going back to the sushi place. But here's the thing, it almost looked like it's $1 a mile. But not only am I going to a Dollar General that's really close to there, but then I'm going all the way back into my zone where all my restaurants are at. That's a good 5.5-ish miles away, maybe 6, but we're just gonna call it 5. Because I'm thinking like, if I was already there back in my zone, this would have been $10.35 for 4.5 or maybe even 5 miles. Because I am in an area like, there's nothing around here that's gonna be Doordash. I like nothing at all. It's gonna be just back and forth, back and forth. No restaurants to ping pong around with. Good news, this is still an offer where I can still keep this thing stacking. So therefore, I'm just gonna go ahead, and I really don't think I feel I'm biting the bullet with this at all because of the countless of times how I've seen offers like this where I had to go back anyways, and I can still maintain a good or decent hourly rate. And that's how we're gonna play this one too. So let's go ahead and head on to Dollar General. Now, I'm just guessing this might be just something to drink, and no, it's actually just chips. All right, let's do it. And it's actually a chips I never heard of. Interesting. Well, what was such a good scenario turned out not to be a good scenario. Here's what happened. All I had to do was just pick up one stinking item. And of course, it's Dollar General. They never have the item, especially if it's new. They had smaller bags, but they didn't have the bigger bag that I was needing. Then I was trying to get a substitution. I was able to take a picture. Customer agreed to the substitution, but the app glitches would not actually allow me to actually substitute it. The customer wasn't able to add anything, like one of those customer suggestions. So I'm just like, man, I'm really trying here. Then I had a nice big old layer of glitch because I actually swiped off of DoorDash completely, try to go back into it. Nothing. Could not work at all. I'm just like, are you kidding me? So I restarted my phone just so I can get back on the DoorDash app and just wind up just doing a refund for the customer, which, tell you what, it's ridiculous. Now, DoorDash is supposed to call me back, as I did call them, so they'll probably call like any time now. I was like, we just refunded it. Now, to my surprise, it gave me $2. I'm like, wow. I haven't seen DoorDash give out $2 in a while. Like over a year while. But yeah, this definitely jacked up my hourly rate because I was actually rocking. And now I'm on my way back to the sushi bar. Woohoo! At least I know the food will be ready, right? Goodness. Well, DoorDash did call me while I was out in that restaurant. So I'm like, okay. They just noted like everything, so nothing will go against me, like my on-time rate or anything else do with this order, because it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I know I got another offer as an add-on. I know, only thing I remember, it wasn't much, and I think I was going somewhere in the ish area. So I'm just like, whatever it was, that's how much it was. My frustration's just like pushing buttons, I guess. Oh my gosh, that's terrible of me. Wow, Dairy Queen's like popping and hopping right now. Golly, they got a special going on? Huh, oh well. Here we are at Taco Bell. Leave it at the door. Here we go. Oh good, it's only like another 0.5 miles away, so yeah. Now that was a piece of trash order. They did not tip. $3.35. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. Now we got another offer. $9, 7.9 miles, but it's 4 miles to get there, so let's get going. We have now arrived at Panda Express. All right, now I'm just walking over here to Wingstop because they just gave me an add-on order. It's like less than a mile, an extra $4. Yeah, it's like that. All right, we got everything picked up right now. Looks like the first customer will be this little $4 order from Wingstop. And now I cannot stand going up and down this thing. And it's so trafficy. I'm gonna have to turn to my left. Very dangerous intersection here. Not fun at all. But it looks like we're making it work. But one thing about Wingstop, man, I just don't like always having to fix the drinks. I'm like, seriously? I'm supposed to be the driver. Not actually preparing the order. Let me know in the comment box, what do you think about some of these restaurants that actually has us, the dasher, to actually make the drink? Because it's actually a little bit further than just Wingstop, as I think Fuzzy Taco, they do it. And there's somebody else that does it too. I can't think who it is. Rice House, that's another one. And I feel like there's one more that I just can't think of. But I'm just like, really? Really? But let me know what you think in the comment box about making the drinks. Yeah. So let's go to the customer. And this one is going to be handed to the customer. I think it's this one that left the light on for me. What? Oh, you're so kind. All right, let's deliver. Drop-off's complete, and now I got another order. It was like $6.75, like 4.6 miles. Picking up 5 items, 6 units. As long as I have it, it won't be that bad because I'm basically going right back to my zone and taking it like across the street. So let's do it. And since I am here at this Dollar General, I'm just not looking forward to this. I mean, it's only 6 items, but they almost got me burned out on doing like shop and deliver because there's usually so many issues. I'm just trying to hold on. Keep on going. I tell you what, I would really like DoorDash just a fire Dollar General. I tell you, it is always at least one item. And they don't know where it's at either. They don't even have a tag for like the baby water. I'm like, seriously? They say, well, it used to be over there, used to have it, but we don't, there's just not a place for it. Even over there or at the baby water or anywhere else. I don't know how DoorDash can keep like these stores more accountable, but I'm just like, ho, Nelly. Let's just go, and hope this don't go against my rating, or I'll be so ticked. All right, looking for the house number, and I gotta hand it to the customer. Yeah, you know how I love that. And they do not have a light on for me. Okay, let's get it over with. I'll tell you what now, I'm glad that's done. And I'm slowly but surely getting my shop and deliver ratings up. Trying to get back to Pro Shopper. Well, not back, I've never been Pro Shopper, but I have like $4 Generals all around me. I'm just like, I'm so trapped. And if I was going to go to like a Tom Thumb, it's a little bit of a ways. Sometimes I do get orders from there, even getting pulled. And I've had some decent ones before, like over $20, over like $25 for X amount of items. Don't even remember it's been that long because I fired Shop and Deliver a long time ago. So, but now I am back at it again, trying to check it direct and let's begin to see if there's any type of a difference. But right now I'm like 5 out of 6. On my ratings. So I'm just like, that's a lot better than it was. It was 3 out of 6. And my original items found is up to 94%. And I think it used to be like at 86 because you all know how bad the Shop and Deliver was, because when the store didn't have the product, it even kind of went against the Dasher as well. But DoorDash has kind of fixed that problem, that issue. So that's good. That's one plus thing on the Dasher side, because used to, those last 2 Shop and Delivers I had would have went against me, and it did not go against me tonight. And even other prior shifts that I've done Shop and Delivers. Hopefully one day this Brookshire that's over here, hopefully DoorDash can partner up with them. That would be a good place to do Shop and Deliver orders. So DoorDash, if you're listening, Brookshire. Another decent one is sometimes like a CVS or a Walgreens. Only just like usually a couple of different items. Then I can be on my merry way. Especially when you go to CVS, when you just do your self-checkout. Beautiful. But let's go ahead and go over what happened tonight. Now it's just my luck. They throw in an extra $1 peak pay. Now there's $2 peak pay, so just that $1. Ha, figures. But tonight we made $70.95 for about 3.3 hours, making a total of $21.50 per hour, which isn't bad. And that's with having issues with freaking Dollar General. So imagine how great my night could have been if it wasn't for those 2 issues. I could have made maybe like $24, $25 an hour, but it is what it is. And I'm still happy with what I have. And I hope you enjoyed this ride along video. So if you would, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also can maybe even consider channel membership, and see me in the next video.